Good morning. Hey, we're gonna do this one a little bit different. I'm gonna, walk down the street. Pardon me, and you can see my little neighborhood. We're gonna do. I woke up. Today's the 27th of December in the year 2020. I've just figured I'd like to do another Texas sunrise. I hope I'm in frame. I'm sorry, I flipped the camera around. So here we go, walking down the street. So good morning, everybody. I was watching a documentary on HBO. Maybe some people are familiar with it, called The Vow. I'm just getting into it. I don't really have any presuppositions because I don't know anything about it, but other than what I've been told. But really my interest is in that, how do people's minds get controlled? More importantly, how would my mind be controlled in a situation like that? So I look at, not that I'm looking for that, of course, right? But I'm like, how does it get to that? Obviously the documentary might shed some light on that, but I was more concerned about things that I had spoken about earlier, like changing my algorithm to the things that I watch and what I ingest mentally, say on the internet, through contact with certain people. However life, wherever you end up being. So with that in mind, I was thinking that think for yourself thing. It's really simple. People have been saying that. I'm 50 years old, so I've essentially been hearing this for as long as, I don't know, let's just say 40 years, when you start to, formulate opinions that may or may not be your own, and belief systems, whether it's religion or, social opinions, so they talk about those limiting beliefs. And I was thinking of that in terms of a depression. I had a little bit of one on Christmas, and it stemmed from, I am technologically challenged. I seem to have like that kind of bad energy that, it makes, for whatever reason, you'll go to a website, that you haven't logged into for a while, or maybe you have been, but you're using your thumbprint or facial recognition, and your password. You probably use the same one 100 times so you don't forget it, and it doesn't work. And I got, and it seems like that happens a lot to me. Maybe that's a matter of perception, or maybe it's that limiting belief. So I just, I get confused. This is the neighbor's pasture, and that's where the sun comes up in this part of the world where you can see it. So anyway, I was like, what causes that? What's going on here? And I got out of that funk. I talked through it with my partner, because she didn't understand. She doesn't. She's very supportive. She doesn't understand where it comes from, though, and yeah, I imagine that's really frustrating for her. And and then that causes me to feel guilty because I'm frustrating other people with my problems, and I don't, it all just gets confusing. So anyway, but back to the terms of, what do I control? What is within my grasp to fix? That's kind of what I'm concerned about and what I'm working through. Again, I woke up this morning, early. I got watched a good video on Headspace.com, or Headspace, the app actually, and then I watched Did a nice meditation. It was very interesting. One of the things I noted that it, as my eyes were closed, that I was I guess, your mind, I don't know if images run through your mind while your eyes are closed, but it seemed the meditation was very aquamarine. And it was, for some reason, that seemed comforting while I was meditating. And so I've had some alone time this morning, and it's been very peaceful. Let all the cats out, interacted with my little buddies. There's 2 more buddies that are still sleeping with the mama, so they're spoiled. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base with everybody. I guess I'll talk later about what I'm thinking about the vow. This is our little neighborhood here. So it's a small town. Sorry, that was a total non sequitur. But anyway, I'll get back to what I'm watching. I find it very interesting, and I think because of conversations that I've had and what's been brought up in the vow, I'm going to discuss or try to be aware of my limiting belief system. The documentary mentioned we have maybe between 200 and 300, some big number like that of limiting beliefs. So let me get a look at myself and limiting beliefs and see how many that I can take a look at, just as a matter of curiosity, because here's the thing, case in point, some of our beliefs are not limiting, they're actuals. So I guess we just make that determination in life of what, and that's I guess that's working through the process of everything, self-awareness, some conscious behavior, that's life, c'est la vie kind of thing. But I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to get going. Again, let's get a nice little, I always love twilight hours, when you see those drastic colors in the sky as the sun shines through the atmosphere like that. Here we go, let's see. And obviously, we live in very low country, so we're going to get a lot of fog when it's chilly. All right, everybody. Goodbye. Namaste.